Kicking away to Rayshawn Pleasant. Take it in. A glorious Saturday afternoon, one of the great venues in all of American sports. Eric Singleton, the wide receiver, started in the backfield with Arnold, and now they get him the ball in space as he's able to utilize a block on the outside and was run out by Ratcliffe. Arnold on 2nd and 8. Sprint right as he throws it low for the intended target. Again, it's Singleton, covered by Ricks.
This is what Auburn wanted to avoid.
They're down an 8. There's the pressure, and there's a sack again, just like a week ago, as he is taken down by Dalton Brooks and Tyler Oniedem and Sanford getting into the mix.
This is in front. It looked like Xavier Chaplin went the wrong way, and it costs Auburn.
Concepcion on the punt return as the coverage was there immediately, and that is where the Montgomery Bell Academy is, where he won a state championship as a junior in high school. As Le'Veon Moss will take the opening carry ahead for 2 yards.
Well, this Auburn line they've seen early this year.
Play action, Reed, quick strike, and open is Concepcion.
Well, Concepcion just wins right off the line of scrimmage.
Moss straight ahead, gets through and keeps his footing. Le'Veon Moss all the way down near the 1-yard line. Finally tackled by K.M. Lee. Goal. As you see Auburn trying to shift in position defensively, Moss takes it ahead, and Moss goes right on in after a 37-yard run. The short yardage touchdown by Le'Veon Moss.
In defense.
Randy Bond will add the extra point. This is an explosive offense. Rayshawn Pleasant may not get a chance, but when he did, he had a 98-yard kickoff return for a touchdown against Baylor in week 1. Jackson Arnold trying to run it himself. He goes straight ahead and gains maybe a yard right there.
No matter how they...
And a flag comes down as there was some movement.
All-star, offense, number 1, 5-yard penalty, remains 2nd down.
They've spoken this week telling Hugh Freeze, hey, we got to pump up the crowd noise at practice. He's the one who just had the penalty here. Here's Cam Coleman, their best offensive playmaker. Katie.
Well, you know, Tess, Freeze said all the false starts last week.
Here's Arnold, pressure coming off the edge as he has to get it underneath to his tight end Frazier, who's going to be 2.5 yards short of that line to gain. Lee and that defense coming off the field. Dalton Brooks made the tackle last time out there. Concepcion calls for the fair catch near the 21-yard line. Reed's second possession. And a quick strike, and it's Concepcion again as he gets loose and is finally corralled near the 40-yard line by Kensley Lador-Foster.
And that's a great sign if you're...
Marcel Reed, second possession, came down the field in just 4 plays. Here's Amari Daniels as he is run right down the line, tackled by Keldrick Fall.
Well, that's interesting. Katie was talking earlier about...
Second and 9. Reed trying to find any option he can and finally ducks out just beyond the 43-yard line by Atkins.
Well, that's a really...
First 3rd down this afternoon. Reed being chased immediately, and he is taken down right away. Good play by Eric Winters, who's a very promising true freshman.
Well, they...
Tyler White on to punt away, as Malcolm Simmons is the return man for Auburn. He'll field it and breaks the first would-be tackler and gets it out to the 28-yard line. Downs, no interceptions this year, but it's the sacks that have been an issue. He takes the low snap. And he gets it complete to Coleman as Cam Coleman tried to turn the corner but was wrapped up by Des Ricks.
Well, Cam Coleman is kind of becoming the good anticipation on the throw.
Here's Arnold as he runs ahead for a first down.
It's a really good play, too, by Jackson Arnold. The last
first down of the afternoon. And the whistles blow. Flag comes in as there was movement before the snap.
False start. Offense, number 65. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
And you just can't have it.
First down and 15 after the penalty. Arnold's going to run straight ahead, but he could not split defenders. And it's Tyler Oniedum with the tackle.
I think it's this and made the tackle.
2nd and 14, play action. Arnold, pocket collapsing, so he extends the play and now tucks and runs, and it'll be 3rd down from there.
Here comes the exotic packages. This is Mike Elko's M.
On 3rd down and 9, Jackson Arnold. He's going to hand off to Singleton on 3rd and 9, and he is met and torn down by Torian York.
Torian York has been starting at Texas A&M since he walked on campus as a true freshman.
Auburn just cannot get anything consistently going. Concepcion with the fair catch inside the 15. There's Amari Daniels as he spins his way out to the 21. Auburn 3 drives, 3 punts. Meanwhile, Marcel Reed back out there to business with this offense. Here's Amari Daniels. And Amari Daniels spins for extra yardage. A flag is down back at the 25. We will check on that.
Holding. Offense, number 54. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Remains 2nd down.
That was Mark Naboo, and he's...
This is Morrow, and he goes ahead for just about a yard. As
Elijah.
So adorable. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 9. Marcel Reed as the pocket collapses and he is taken down. Big play again by the Auburn defense, and it's Kieran from his own end zone. Remember, his first punt of the night in that game at Notre Dame was blocked and returned for a Notre Dame touchdown. It's just a miscommunication at the line.
Start. Offense, number 33. 5-yard penalty. Remains 4th down.
And now White. So White deep in his own end zone. This lands near the 40 and then goes out of bounds. Katie.
Yeah, Tess, Auburn's offensive line.
Wow.
All right, so great field position for Auburn. Now, what do they do with it? Jackson Arnold. Oh, he's sacked again. DJ Hicks just collapses Jackson Arnold.
And that's a ball that I think Jackson Arnold has to get rid of.
So that was the first time they were in A&M territory today and immediately backed up to midfield. Here's Simmons as he tries to get that yardage back to the original line of scrimmage.
So Mike Elko on 3rd down.
Arnold sprint right. Well protected, and it's incomplete, and it was nearly intercepted by Torian York as he was looking for Simmons.
Well, that time off
3rd down today. 0 for 4. Oh, excellent coverage downfield inside the 5. And Jesse, let's second straight A&M drive starting inside their 15-yard line. Le'Veon Moss just trying to get them some breathing room. Great push. Look at the leg drive. Credit the offensive line as Demetrius Crownover. But how about the desire drive of Le'Veon Moss? Pretty accurate assessment, Katie, from Hugh Freeze in terms of his offense. Now we will see if his defense can come up with a stop. Le'Veon Moss with the carry. He just had a great carry to close out that first quarter for the Aggies.
Well, noticeably absent.
Incredible 86-yard touchdown run against Notre Dame where he was spinning out of tackles. He was just unstoppable down the sideline. That was 2nd and 4, and the flag comes in on the incompletion as he was looking for KC Concepcion.
Jay Crawford tangled up with him at cornerback for Auburn. That's who's going to get the call.
Pass interference. Defense, number 23. The ball be placed at the spot of the foul. First down.
Well, Jay Crawford coming
in that game against Oklahoma. So first down as they keep it on the ground with Moss. And Moss again the extra leg drive just to pick up a couple more yards.
I'm impressed. Again,
before he came out of the game, Amari Daniels replaces him. Play action. Here's Reed. Marcel Reed has time to launch it downfield, and it's overthrown as he was trying to get it to Ashton Bethel-Roman, and he was covered by the aforementioned
slot. He's a guy oftentimes they look to, and I think he is finally out there, Joe, lined up in that area.
There he is, their best playmaker. 3rd and 5, incomplete. Hugh Freeze said, let's see if our defense can find a stop. They did. Tyler White, his 3rd straight punt. Malcolm Simmons as he secures it near the 29-yard line.
It's that full Katie.
Can Auburn find a rhythm on offense? Here's Singleton breaking free as he scoots out for 10.5 yards.
So here's the thing with Auburn. They've upgraded.
The transfer from Georgia Tech. Just Auburn's 2nd first down this afternoon. Arnold wants more. Oh, and Singleton going up and making an incredible catch as he battles Will Lee. And Singleton, catch by Singleton, just battling Will Lee to haul it in. Alston now on the ground as a flag comes in as he makes it inside the 20-yard line. We'll check on the flag. By the way, that was the first.
Holding. Offense, number 72. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Remains first down.
That Singleton catch was the first 20-plus yards.
To make some plays like you saw Singleton just make a moment ago.
Arnold, RPO, but he put too much on it into the outside for Malcolm Simmons.
And that's got to be a better throw. You could take a little bit off.
2nd and 20. Alston. Good pursuit by that front from Texas A&M, including 300-pounder Albert Regis cleaning it up. Flag comes in.
It's Albert Regis kind of getting the scoop slam at the end of that play. That might be who they call this on.
After the play, personal foul, late hit, defense number 17. The 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. First down. Correction, it'll be half the distance to the goal.
And that's so Arnold tried to get it quickly to the outside to Simmons. Incomplete.
Well, Auburn scoring touchdowns much better in this area of the field.
2nd down and 10. To the end zone. Incomplete. Cam Coleman, the intended target. Des Ricks. And with that, a flag comes down.
False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains 3rd down.
If you think 102,000 people
cannot take a sack, you've got to have a plan if you're Arnold.
3rd and 15. They keep it on the ground with Alston. He goes ahead for 5.5 yards. Auburn 0 for 5 on 3rd down. Field after battling a serious medical condition and missing all of 2024. And he punches through the 32-yard attempt, does McPherson. To kick off. Terry Bussey, a dynamic playmaker, hoping for a return, but will not have one. A touchback. Jesse?
Mario Cravers go, and because of that, they are so much more explosive.
Here's Daniels on the carry as he goes ahead to the 28.
You think about it, Joe, right? Heading in.
A limited action to this point. We'll see if they can start targeting him. Here's 2nd and 7. Reed, with time, drives the ball on the crossing route intended for Craver. And a flag is down near midfield after that.
It was Kinsley Lador-Faustin
Pass
in coverage.
interference. Defense number 20. The ball be placed at the spot of the foul. First down.
I think he meant to say number 28. That's an area that I think teams have had success throwing against Auburn.
Here's Reed, play action, first down, gonna wind it up and take a shot. but overthrows Casey Concepcion, who had a few strides beyond the coverage.
Man, and they...
2nd and 10. Reed. That is off the hands of Terry Bussey. And started today with the short yardage touchdown, so we will monitor that. They're down in 10. There's a man right in the face of Reed as he gets it to Craver, and this is what Mario Craver can do.
It's a really nice play call offensively by coordinator Colin Klein. He's expecting
1st down for Texas A&M. Ruben Owens now in open space. Owens with a stiff arm, and he rides and glides out of bounds against Jay Crawford, and a flag is down back at the 36-yard line.
There is no foul on the play for offensive holding. The result of the play is a 1st down, Texas A&M.
Yard run by Owens. We'll keep it on the ground as he lowers the shoulders and is able to make it to the 6-yard line.
This is an area here.
2nd and goal. Reed being backed up. Flag comes in as Reed will tuck it and then just gets out at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it's going to be a hold on Spoon, left tackle.
Offense number 78. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Remains 2nd down.
Well, they got Crown over the right tackle. I think they...
Talent there, Chris Murray. 2nd and goal. Reed gets it quickly to Craver, and Craver is going in the wrong direction as they swarm to the talented wide receiver. And it'll be 3rd and goal back. He's the team captain. He's the guy that when every NFL scout comes to Auburn, that's who they're looking at. And 3rd and goal, they're just going to keep it on the ground, play conservative as it goes nowhere. Of course, kick the game-winning PAT against Notre Dame. Good elevation and rotation to put it right through. And it's back to a touchdown margin on a beautiful day in College Station. As we fly across campus, magnificent game here at Kyle Field. The Century Tree looking proud and tall here in College Station, Texas.
They've got Auburn on their heels.
Andy Bond with the field goal moments ago. With the touchback, a chance to check in with the studio and the SEC at all. We'll get into that conversation here in a moment as you see Mississippi State and what that program is now doing, Jeremiah Cobb. But you look around this league and you say, okay, Vandy historically is this.
Expectations for, on the other hand, they've been the ones struggling early this year.
Yeah, but they're loaded with talent, right? Jackson Arnold on 2nd and 9. And he is going to run to that edge. A flag is down as Arnold strides ahead for a 1st down and a whole lot more.
Yeah, Preston Howard at tight end is going to get a holding call. That time trying to block Tyreek Chappelle.
Offense number 15. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Remains 2nd down.
Yeah, it's tough sledding right now for Auburn.
2nd and 19 after the penalty. Play action off the jet motion. Set up the screen at a tight end to Frazier, and it's a tackle for loss by Torian York.
We talked about Torian York and his football IQ, and now he's a loss for Texas A&M.
And with that, they just give it to Cobb, who goes ahead to the 20-yard line, tackled by Tyreek Chappelle.
Also hurts.
This is Concepcion as he stands up to the first wave of would-be tacklers and gets the return to the 44-yard line. You against Colorado and Coach Prime later tonight. Really curious to see how things play out with Alabama and Georgia.
Yeah, you know, you just kind of feel it. But stealing a possession in this one to help out the struggling offense would be massive.
Remember, A&M will receive the second half kickoff. Le'Veon Moss back out there as he gets the ball to midfield, and the flag is down at the 48-yard line.
Holding. Offense, number 55. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Remains second down.
That's Reed Adams, the right guard.
They're going to get the ball back first in the second half. They'd love to get some points here before going into halftime.
So after the third holding call against A&M, they keep it on the ground with Amari Daniels. It'll be 3rd and long.
A blitz zero look, everybody across a DB for Auburn.
3rd down and 12. They back off into coverage, only a 3-man rush. Wow. And with that, it's complete as he gets it to Armani Niblack, and Niblack able to turn the corner. The transfer from Texas, yes, a Longhorn, now an Aggie, and a 1st down A&M. Reception. Amari Daniels can't find much, just a couple of yards there. I look forward to that, Matt, as this is incomplete, as Marcel Reed could not connect. Here's the pitch to Daniels. Can he get there? No, he is taken down by Kensley Lador-Faustin.
What a great open field tackle.
Ball and injury opened up an opportunity, had a great game against Notre Dame, and now he's hoping to find his consistent rhythm again as he puts it through from 49 yards out. Now, we just mentioned it, but here is exactly what happened. Quarterback. Arnold has time, wants a shot downfield, and it's incomplete. Perry Thompson had a chance in it. Perry Thompson himself, who was a massive recruit.
Game was for him, but Des Ricks, man, he's showing out in this one.
2nd and 10. Arnold gets it to the outside, and there is Cam Coleman. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, he's just so big, and he's just so...
3rd and 6. A-gap pressure is picked up, but then Arnold has to tuck and run as there was pressure from the outside from Onyedim.
Yeah, and Dalton Brooks on a safety blitz. That's...
5th 3 and out, 6th punt. And the college football rankings are brought to you by Prudential.
Running into the kicker. Receiving team number 17. 5-yard penalty results in a 1st down.
That was 4th and 3, Jesse. It was 4th and 3.
Remember, it was Albert Reed.
Auburn's offense right back out on the field. Arnold, 2nd chance. What does he do with it as he gets to the outside? Not much there with Brandon Frazier.
Texas A&M is trying to take Cam Coleman away in this situation. Every snap, they've got one corner pressed on him, and they've got a safety playing up over top. They're trying to double him at the top of the screen every single snap.
2nd and 8. Again to the outside. Oh, that was dangerous. That was Will Lee trying to jump that as Cam Coleman was...
Guess who? Xavier Chaplin.
False start. Offense, number 65. 5-yard penalty. Remains 3rd down.
Katie had a great report earlier.
Arnold on 3rd and 14. He's looking to pick up a block, but it's not there.
No,
so they're 0 for 8 on 3rd down.
Yeah, he's...
That was a low snap. But Concepcion able to field it and gets a good return here. A flag is down near the 31-yard line. See Concepcion, one of their main playmakers.
Holding. Return team number 19. The 10-yard penalty will be enforced from the spot of the foul. 1st down, Texas A&M.
Al Hoon. Private security for you, getting yourself out.
Ruben Owens. Good run by Ruben Owens. Remember, half a minute to play here, and they exhausted all their timeouts.
So they got to get quick. Now, after the 1st down, the game clock's going to stop.
Here's Reed. Drives the ball to the outside. Gets it complete to Terry Bussey.
He fell down in bounds.
So look at the clock.
Oh, if he had kept his feet, he's going out of bounds. The game clock is going to stop until the snap. Precious seconds being drained.
As they set it back up, clock continues to run down. Marcel Reed, no timeouts remaining as Reed looks to get out of bounds and smartly does, taking a hard right turn.
How about the awareness of Reed in that situation, understanding where this
career-long 55 for Randy Bond. So far, they've managed to put themselves in position to the outside, and he's able to get it to Burkacher, who had the game winner against Notre Dame. And he then starred against Notre Dame, and can he cap this first half with a 50-yard attempt? And it stays off to the right. So a missed opportunity there once today. And now Terry Bussey on the return. The opening drive with Le'Veon Moss, he had the 37-yard run, capped it with the short yardage touchdown. Now they start on the ground, like you said, with Amari Daniels.
And this offensive line is impressive. If you count Mark Naboo, who missed most of last season.
Marcel Reed on 2nd and 5 as he drives the ball and gets it complete for a first down to Concepcion.
A really nice pocket that time by the offensive line, giving in the second half.
Reed on first down. Oh, and right in stride with Bethel Roman.
Yeah, the last two throws, Marcel Reed has had tremendous time.
Johnny Manziel won 2012. Reed, can he keep the rhythm? Yes, gets it complete to Concepcion.
And a really good job that time working through his progression. He got to his
completion, and now another first down. This opening drive of the second half. Le'Veon Moss, as a flag is down at the 24-yard line.
It's going to be Chase Besantis, the left guard. Lots of holding penalties going against A&M. I think you're going to get another one there.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both of them against the offense. Holding, offense, number 71. That penalty is declined. Holding, offense, number 55. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Remains first down.
You see him, RJ Reed Adams is like, bro, why'd you decide?
First down and 20, being pressured is Reed. And he was being dragged down as he threw it away back near midfield. That was Chris Murray attacking Marcel Reed.
Yeah, you wonder if this is intentional grounding. Was he outside the pocket?
Intentional grounding. Offense, number 10. The ball be placed at the spot of the foul. Loss of down. Remains, correction, it'll be third down.
I think he may have been out.
Here's pressure again. They pick it up for a moment as Reed being tracked from behind as he gets the ball complete just inside the 30-yard line to Concepcion. But remember, they had to get to the line and gain at the 40.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, offense, number 71. 15-yard penalty will be enforced from the dead ball spot. Third down.
Besantis, the left guard.
That's who had the holding penalty negated just a few plays ago.
Reception by Concepcion. It was the first catch he's had that wasn't for a first down or a touchdown this season. 3rd and 30. They go with the inside screen to Craver. And Craver pinballs his way ahead for just a moment. But remember what the down and distance was there.
Yeah, that's why I like the play.
From 33 and 49. And again, he kept it to the right. So back-to-back misses from 50.
So they're playing on time.
Arnold, how about the quick game? Can that get going? Singleton darts ahead.
I like the idea. You just want to get your playmakers touches.
2nd and 6. Arnold, a lot of time, goes to the check down. It's Cobb, and Cobb will have the first down and more.
Really good job by Arnold working all the way through the progression. That starts all the way to the...
So 11 yards to Cobb. Can they now piece it together? Here's Cobb again as He's able to keep his footing, try to make it close to midfield.
And I know it's tough sledding.
It's rushing today. 2nd and 7, as here's Jackson Arnold now with a quarterback run for a first down. So here comes the rhythm they've been seeking.
And the zone read used.
So after the 9-yard run by Arnold, now he goes to Cam Coleman, and they're going to say incomplete.
Yeah. You don't see that happen too often.
2nd and 10. Arnold being chased, and he had to burn it right at the feet of Malcolm Simmons.
Now sets up the 3rd down. This is where Auburn's offensive line.
It was a late flag, Jesse.
Has had a lot of trouble, and there is. How many penalties now? 19 between both teams so far. It's a flag fest.
There's no foul on the play for offensive pass interference. The ball did not cross the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down.
So you've got 3rd down now. And
Downs today. 3rd down and 10. 4-man rush. Arnold, a lot of traffic as he was attempting to throw. It was Deion Hayes.
And it's just not good enough for Auburn.
Matched up with Des Ricks out there, the former 5-star recruit to Alabama who transferred to A&M. 4th and 10. Arnold, what can he come up with? He's going to try to run it on 4th and 10. And he is well short of that line to gain.
Really nice job by an adjustment of
tackle there on 4th down. He was originally committed to play for Mike Elko when Elko was at Duke, but then he came to A&M, and all of a sudden Elko came here too.
Yeah, he thought he was going to get him at Duke, by the way. It was
Moss trying to spin for extra yardage as he was dragging.
a lot of juice. So that's one thing I think is good with Auburn now.
3rd down and 2. Can DJ Durkin's defense come up with? Ball is out. It was Xavier Atkins on DJ Durkin's defense who came along for the strip sack.
It was a blitz. He needs a takeaway. That's the one thing they haven't been able to do this year. Almost got one there.
And this punt by White goes into the end zone.
Only 3 catches for 14 yards. We've got to get more out of him.
Jeremiah Cobb on the carry. This is a guy who a couple years ago was the number 3 recruit overall in the country.
Creative things.
2nd and 5. Arnold gets the ball out quickly. It's Frazier, and Frazier dives ahead for extra yardage. That moves the chains.
I think these quick throws on
Cobb, as he works behind the block of Brandon Frazier, and he goes for 6 yards.
I like that idea too.
2nd and 4. Arnold. And as he throws it away, it'll be 3rd down. It was Torian York tracking down Jackson.
Long now.
All day long.
Yeah, they've audible. They're bringing the safety over.
3rd down and 4. Arnold looks right, and it's incomplete. That ball was tipped, and a flag is down near the 40-yard line.
Prior to the pass, holding. Defense number 7. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. The result of the penalty is a 1st down.
That is a big break for Auburn. Tyreek.
1st down. Arnold, play action. A lot of time as he goes underneath and hooks up with Frazier. And the 6'7" tight end will be close to the sticks.
Some punting stats from its stats later in this game.
1st down. They go with Singleton, but Singleton unable to turn the corner as Des Ricks was right there.
I'm really impressed with Des Ricks.
2nd and 9. Empty look. Arnold's going to run it here. And he is going to be met and taken down by Oniedem as well as York.
Yeah, and I wonder if you're in 4-down territory.
Pressure Arnold escapes it. Flag is down as Arnold darts ahead for the first down, but we will check on the flag at the 32-yard line.
Illegal shift. Offense. 2 players were in motion and never came set prior to the snap. 5-yard penalty, remains 3rd down.
It's just the mental mistakes.
And Arnold, they go with the quick game to Simmons, and Simmons can't find much of anything as the Aggies defense was quick to get right over on downs. Can they stay alive on offense? 4th down, Arnold. As he tries to go to Frazier downfield, but a flag is down, and this is going to be holding against Auburn.
It's like
Holding. Offense, number 65. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot, remains 4th down.
it's Xavier Chaplin at left tackle. We've heard multiple.
And heads into the end zone. Final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Oh, that was very aware by Le'Veon Moss to secure the ball.
Well, that ball was not a great snap. Marcel Reed mishandled it though, and
He's gotten in the way of both teams all afternoon long. Marcel Reed on 2nd and 5. He goes with the shallow cross underneath. That's Casey Concepcion. We'll see where they spot this one. And they go with the up back, and that is Nate Borkacher. Wow. Remember, he had the game-winning touchdown at Notre Dame on that 4th down.
Here in College Station. I know exactly what you're doing.
First down run by Le'Veon Moss, and it's a good one. Just this plays exactly to what you were saying about Colin Klein just moments ago.
Yeah, I think he just has. I think it needs to be Marcel Reed a little bit too.
And here is Marcel Reed. And with that, he connects with Concepcion.
Yeah, really impressed with Reed's mechanics and fundamentals here as he's working through the progressions. His feet.
His development. 2nd down and 10. As they stay on the ground with Moss, and Moss, as he dives ahead to that line again, it's another 1st down. But we talked to Mike Elko. He said, you know, you can actually see. Daniels trying to turn the corner and then squares the shoulders ahead. He's inside the 25-yard line.
All hands on deck, man. Yeah, all hands.
2nd and 4. As he gets continued work. And this is in this offensively clunky kind of afternoon where the defenses have shined. We've had a lot of penalties. Oh my! What do we have here? Xavier Atkins cutting back. Just what Auburn needed most. It's been that kind of afternoon where you feel like Auburn. Can they take advantage now? Here's Jackson Arnold. Arnold is going to try to run it in, and he does. Touchdown, Tigers. Ward D. Eagle. McPherson drills the PAT. This is
Hold the momentum. Now on the side of Auburn.
Marcel Reed had completed 9 straight passes prior to that interception. What you were saying about the play calling and the approach of how you just have the sense as they keep it on the ground with Moss that, hey, you can be conservative here. Auburn's not looking like much of a threat. One single play.
And keeping this thing conservative.
2nd and 6. They go back to the quick game to Craver, and Craver, man, he did it against Notre Dame. He kept his balance there for a 1st down. I mean, the play against Notre Dame where he spun out, went for 8. Le'Veon Moss straight ahead. Katie?
Yeah, guys, last year when
Rivals to now teammates. 2nd and 7. Moss, as he is taken down from behind.
I love that idea too, because remember, before 2021,
3rd down and 3. Chance for the Auburn defense. Daniels tackled after just a gain of 1. That was Dallas Walker. So the onto punaways. We're coming up on 7 minutes to play. Malcolm Simmons is the return man for Auburn. As it takes a bounce and is down by A&M. 3, and they got the ball back. Jackson Arnold. Oh, he was tripped up. That was Torian York. What a play by York.
it's a great play by York getting in the backfield.
2nd and 17. Cobb. So he takes it just over the 10-yard line. It was Albert Regis with the tackle there. It's going to be 3rd and long.
Now generally.
3rd and 11. Jackson Arnold against a 3-man rush is taken down. That was Cassius Howell.
Well, Xavier Chaplin has had his hands full all game long. Penalties, getting beat. Cassius Howell. Remember that Utah State game, Joe? He had 3 sacks in 3 consecutive plays.
He has become something very special. Concepcion on the plus side of the field, hauling in that punt. Moss looking to add to that total, and he will with ease. Le'Veon Moss having a big day.
A fantastic block by Chase Bisantis from left guard, pulling around and getting the
brand of football up there. Comes down to the SEC and having success. 20-yard run by Moss. And he's not done. That clock continues to count down.
Just a different attitude.
Gonna bleed that clock is Marcel Reed and the Aggies. Moss, and this time he's driven back right away. That was Melendez. 3rd and 4. Reed's gonna pass on 3rd and 4, and it's a touchdown to Craver.
Player downfield, offense number 55, 5-yard penalty, remains 3rd down.
Oh my! Armaje Reed Adams, the right guard, flagged.
And he barely crossed the 3-yard threshold. You're only allowed to be 3 yards past the line of scrimmage on a ball that's thrown downfield. He barely crosses that. Joe, that was the same play A&M scored.
Touchdown, wiped out. 3rd and 9 for Reed. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Concepcion.
Oh, that's one Concepcion.
He's missed from 50 twice today. This from 44. And it is good. So a 6-point lead for the Aggies. Kyle Field, 102,000 plus. On a glorious sun-kissed afternoon, and a 6-point lead with over 2.5 minutes to play for the Jackson Arnold. Game on the line, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Eric Singleton, covered by Chappelle.
Good job by Chappelle, former cornerback that used to.
2nd and 10. Arnold. That is batted, and it falls incomplete. So now comes a 3rd down, a 3rd and 10, and 3rd down and 10. Pressure in the B gap, and it's incomplete. It was Torian York who was charging in on Jackson Arnold.
It was like a blitz indicator. As soon as Torian York saw the running back go.
Aggressively challenged outing by the Tigers. It's a scatter call as that ball will dribble inside the 30-yard line before Reed Hughes, the snapper, down. Moss, number 8, the featured running back. And he will get the work here, and he's tackled for a loss. That was Xavier Atkins, who has made the play of the day without after the tackle for loss. Moss can't find anything there, as well as Keldrick Falk jumps on top of him. Here's Moss, going to run to the outside, cut back, and chop down.
New boy Fagans, another true freshman standout.
And Auburn trailing by 6. Tyler White out there. And this ball is not well struck, but it takes a bounce for Texas A&M inside the 25-yard line.
Well, Malcolm Simmons is going to be angry. He didn't try to scoop that up.
Jackson Arnold goes underneath to Alston. Alston able to spin for a couple of extra yards.
Got to say, I've been impressed with A&M's tackling. That was a big problem coming into this game. They were leading the SEC with 14 missed tackles a game. They've been very good in the open field, preventing Alston from getting to the sideline, stopping the clock.
That was Will Lee with the tackle there. Under a minute and a half to play. To the outside, Arnold goes. Gets it complete. It's going to be about a football length short.
And the clock's
Cam
running.
Coleman.
You got to go. Like A&M's going to do this. They're going to play back. They're going to let you catch that, tackle you, and bleed the clock.
Coleman goes for 4 yards. 3rd down and 1. Coming up on a minute to play. 1 timeout remains. Arnold. Oh, it's incomplete as he was looking for Simmons. So it's going to be 4th down here with 63 seconds remaining in the game.
So you think Auburn's probably just going to run the football here, even if they do.
4th and 1. They pressure Arnold, and they take him down. Damian Sanford and Dayon Hayes converging on Jackson Arnold, and it's a turnover on downs. The 7th A&M sack today. 7th. A flag is down late. We will check on this.
After the turnover on downs, unsportsmanlike conduct, defense number 9, 15-yard penalty will be added to the dead ball spot. That's number 9's first unsportsman conduct penalty as it counts towards disqualification.
Choppy, and now sees Marcel Reed in victory formation. Auburn only the 1 timeout.
Well,
that's it.
It has as much to do, Joe, with who they don't play.
That's right.
No Alabama, no Georgia, no Ole Miss, no Oklahoma, no Tennessee. You'll take them however you can get them, and this was a big one for Mike Elko and A&M.
The first 4-0 start for Texas A&M since 2016, and the first time in Auburn history they have started 0-2 in the SEC for 3 straight years. Texas A&M is 4-0, top 10 team, looking the part. Coming up next, it's Arizona and Iowa State. For Katie and Jesse, I'm Joe Tessitore. You got a lot of college ball still to watch, folks, so enjoy it. That does it from College Station. Thanks for being with us.